I'm Susie, and I've been living and travelling in my van Lucy for just over a year and a half. I've travelled across 10 countries from Scotland in the UK all the way through Europe to northern Norway and back down to southern Spain. It's been an incredible life-changing journey, but now it's time for me to start a new adventure, a life in Portugal on the beautiful Setúbal Peninsula. Follow me as I go through the process of becoming a resident of Portugal and explore this beautiful country.
Welcome back to my channel about life here in Portugal. And today I have a big announcement to make. That is the end of this month. I am leaving the comfort of this beautiful apartment and I am heading back to van life. And I am very emotional about this because if you have been following along with me, you will know how much I love being here in the Habida Natural Park. But yes, it is time for me to continue my journey to find my home where I wanted to live here in Portugal. And I had hoped that it was going to be here near and in Ahabada, but I have come to learn that the prices here are way outside my budget. I could afford to maybe buy a piece of land with the money I have, but and that's about it. And so as my desire is to have a traditional Portuguese place in nature, near to mountains and water, lakes or rivers, I have to head into central Portugal to find what I want at the price that I can afford. And yeah, so I want to live a sustainable life as much as possible in tune with nature. I want to grow my own vegetables and superfoods and keep chickens and anything else really that I can do that means that I am doing my bit to look after this beautiful world of ours. So with all of this in mind, and before I head into central Portugal, I have now signed up. Is that the right word? Signed up. I'm going to do a permaculture course at a farm, for want of a better word. Really is, it's just an area of land which is about an hour north of Lisbon at a place called Ericeira, which is a very well-known surfing place, but it's not near the beach. It's inland a little bit in nature, and I will be there for 7 days on this permaculture course, learning about everything that I will need to know about how to live more sustainably in nature. And after that I will be staying hopefully for a further 4 weeks to just learn as much as possible really, and before I then head out in the van into central Portugal and look at the areas that I have seen the most amazing places in, actually some beautiful property. And when I say beautiful, I don't mean beautiful in the terms that it's posh and it's got a swimming pool or anything like that. That is not what I mean. I mean, you know, houses that are a reasonable size but have good land with water, possibly with solar as well, and just places where that have fruit trees, and I can live that more sustainable life. So that is what I am planning on doing. So I leave here the end of May. I have 3 weeks before the course starts to be in the van. and then I will be living on this farm for 5 weeks, and then I will be back in the van exploring. So, if you're interested in, yeah, knowing what central Portugal is more like, because it's a beautiful, beautiful area, um, then the next few months is definitely for you. And so today's video, I hope you enjoy it. It's actually about the beautiful historical places of Sintra, which if you ever come to Lisbon, you have to visit. It's about 20 kilometers north of Lisbon. There's mountains there, and there is this amazing fairy tale multicolored palace called Pena Palace. And the amazing, magnificent castle there, right at the top of the mountain, which I believe is about something like 700 kilometers high. No, that can't be right, can it? Meters. Yes. Anyway, it's pretty high. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope to see you in the next month. And that's when it will probably be all about permaculture and how to live sustainably. This is what I've missed about van life, is just hanging out in a place of nature, and I'm the only one here. And yeah, just being outside but inside, you know, always, yeah, in touch with nature. And yeah, I've missed it so much, being inside an apartment, although I have the most amazing, amazing view of our habita. Just this. Yeah, it's amazing. I can't believe it that I am actually seeing fireflies. Can you see all the little flashes? There's just so many of them. It's so beautiful. This is like, I can see this is like a dark lane in the forest. And if you just stand still, they just like come so close to you. Oh, one just flew right past me, because they're not flashing all the time. They're like flashing on and off. One just kind of flashes quite near you. In the woods, I don't know if I can capture this, but there's the trees here and everything, and so you can see like them flashing, but they're literally all over the place. So cool. So my adventure today is to the Palace of Pena and the Castelo dos Mouros, and we're following this trail. We have to go through this place here called Villa Sassetti, and I hear it's quite a climb, but a beautiful one. How pretty is this? I'm not sure how many steps this is, but it's a lot. I've done a lot already. It's about 1,000 meters worth, I think, of uphill. So I've just come around these rocks and stopped for a rest and looked up, and there is the Castello. The views from up there are going to be amazing. Okay, so now this is me facing a fear because I gotta climb up here, and ooh, we're right on the edge. Oh, ah. Oh, she gets Brit. So it's like, okay, it doesn't look like a big drop, but I tell you, it's a really big drop. But look at this view from up here. Wow. And I'm just gonna pan round, and there in the distance are the mountains. See them? And then, oh, it's so windy up here as well, that was putting me off. And then you have to climb up there as well. And I've just spied the palace. Oh, my finger gets in the way. The palace, Pena Palace, through the walls here. That's where I'm going next. Doesn't look anything particularly special from here, but I know it is. So I made it to the top. I got heebie-jeebies in my legs. If you know what that means, like my legs are, oh, the wind's blowing. I don't know why that makes me scream. But, wow. I can't believe that I've actually walked up here. There's some other people there. That's where I was worried about walking up to, this bit here, and now I'm so much higher. So, welcome to Pena Palace. So, now we're on Pena Palace, and it needs a bit of a paint work, well, painting. It's pretty, but it does need a paint. And there are a few people here, not so many. Oh, I'll try and show you how beautiful the building is. Very Moorish looking, this bit. Okay, this is pretty cool. The view from here is pretty cool. It's a crazy place. Look at this incredible work. It's like coral all the way around the arch. And then up here we have this awful looking gargoyle thingy. These are part of the palace gardens. A lot of nature. And I'm down at the lake, and there is a humongous fish. You can see it. Yes, you can. Look there. Under those lily pads. And then just over there is some swans. And this is very cute too.